going on, guys? I'm back again with another Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. Before we get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share. Last night episode was, it was okay. I can't really complain, simply because the last couple episodes has, as y'all know, they had me excited. I was just boiling over with excitement, man. And then last night they kind of toned it down. But I'm pretty sure that maybe like next week they'll juice it back up or whatever. But then again, next week episode look more like it's gonna be a fun girls trip to London or whatever. So we'll see, right? Y'all know I need Ray J in the episode. If not, it's kind of a lost cause. But anyways, the show kicks off with Tierra is letting us know that she's feeling a ways about this whole sex tape. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I can't find it within myself to like feel what she got going. Like I just can't feel sorry for her, like, cause it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole story, she dealing with a guy. They got a girlfriend. They has a wife, a girlfriend number one, and supposedly he was girlfriend number two. And you kind of knew, like maybe not. I don't know, but whatever. It's just hard for me to go there with Tierra because I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see me showing any empathy or sympathy at all for. I know it sounds bad, but I just don't think I think it's a storyline at the end of the day, more so than something that really actually affected her life. And I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I just can't. So, Brooke pull up on Tierra. Basically, Brooke pulling up, she got some information on Akbar, telling Tierra how, he runs this game at the grocery store with his pretty green eyes, XYZ. But Brooke calls Tierra out. She was like, so what am I seeing on social media, after you have voiced your frustrations and told the world that he is the one who released the sex tape, why are we seeing on social media that you at his house, in his bed, laying up, kikiing? And Tierra just talking about something, I'm just foolish, I'm still in love with him. In the back of my mind, I'm hoping that it was not him who released the sex tape. And just none of this is making sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you saying all of this, but then you want us to feel bad for you. You still hanging out with him, laying up in his bed. Like I have a hard time dissecting all of it, and just want to be on defend Tierra here. And if I felt like it was a situation where she was wronged or whatever, but I just don't see. I just think this is the storyline that she going with. Sad to say. But anyways, she talked to Brooke about her relations, her friendship with Paris and Nikki, and she just calling Nikki out at this point, saying Nikki fake, Nikki don't want to show support, Nikki don't want to reach out, XYZ, when Nikki went through everything that she went through, that, T was there. And it's some truth behind that. It's a lot of truth behind that. Matter of fact, it's all truth behind T saying every time Nikki was going through something on the show, you know what I'm saying, she was always supporting. My thing is, it's just like, because I don't care about the storyline, I could care less about Nikki not supporting. And sounds bad, but it is what it is. But anyway, Brooke ended up also apologizing to Tierra for being messy and talking about the sex scandal XYZ, which I felt like this was more damage control on Brooke end, because she know Tierra was gonna see it. Like, whatever. That scene was just killing me. Anyways, moving on, we could have seen with Apple Watts and Amber Diamond are doing a video. You know, they some video vixens. I forget the rapper name they was putting on for, but you know, Amber was like, you know, she told Apple about the whole situation with Rockstar, her mama, how he played her real vocals. I wouldn't have told nobody nothing who didn't know and who wasn't there, because as bad as that, you know, that young lady sounded, that's just something I wouldn't tell people. I would just let it die and die fast. You know, honestly, sad to say, but I kind of forgot all about her singing skills because we haven't seen it in an episode or two. But that's just me. So, anyways, she, excuse me, Apple is, saying she on her grind. She's trying to get a music career off the ground. She was working with A1, but, things kind of stagnant, which I'm not surprised. A1 is dealing with a lot, so to say, But Amber was like, she thought it'd be a good idea if Apple reach out to her mom and maybe have, her mom manage her, because she was like, her mama is really good at what she does. It just, her being a momager is kind of hard because, she's extra. She's a bit extra with it. But we'll see how that goes, right? Moving on, Bridget Kelly is performing a song at her album release party. She can sing. She can sing. She's definitely one of the few characters on the show who can sing. And Brooke and Marcus pull up. And Brooke sees Moniece, and she want to go talk to Moniece about everything that's going on with Tiara, since she know Moniece and Tiara to be cool or whatever. And then, she brings up the whole Nikki baby situation where Tiara feel like Nikki being fake, XYZ, and I just struggle with it because I don't care about the storyline at all. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if I cared about the storyline, I could feel, some empathy for Tiara. I just don't care. Sad to say. But anyways, then, she tells Moniece about the press conference. And because Paris and Nikki is going to be there, Brooke told T that she'll come and support. And now she's trying to get Moniece to come. And Moniece was like, pump the brakes. I don't know. Me and T went through a lot last year. I don't know if it's best for me just inserting myself into her business, even though it's all over the internet. You know what I mean? But anyways, then we get a scene with Donatella, same scene, Donatella and Bridget Kelly, they pop up. They talking about this whole London event. I believe Donatella's having an event. Bridget is performing. I don't know. And Brooke, they planning the girls trip. They planning the girls trip. Marcus pops back up, and Brooke is kind of like, you know what, Marcus, I'm going to London. Like, can I go to London or whatever? And I'm just like, okay, she got to check in with daddy before she go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Then 1-2 months, and then Jay Will, he pulls up. He mad, he in his feelings about the whole Pride thing where they basically Mr. Ray, I believe, and the crew, they was like, we don't want Jay Will, we want Candy. He in his feelings about it. He's obviously upset that LaBrittany got the gig and he didn't. He talking to Moniece and telling Moniece all this stuff, and I'm just like, he's sounding like a real hater right now. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, the direction he wanted to go in as far as what type of performance that he want. But here's the thing. I'm not gay. But at a Pride event, it's all happiness. It's all hurrahs. We having a good time, yada, yada, yada. There's no place for Jay Will performing that aggressive and serious type of song. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if he would have had something else to perform as Jay Will, something that's more pride appropriate, he would have got the gig. Maybe, but he went out there rapping like he was just, rapping his autobiography, and that ain't gonna get it at a pride event, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. So anyways, then we start getting juicy, right? Rockstar pulls up, and Monique talked to Rockstar about, look, I heard you out here working with Amber Diamond. You ain't even giving me a chance yet. Now, before we go any further, we all know how terrible Amber Diamond was. And it was horrible, yet entertaining because Rockstar, he brings an element of entertainment, and he's unpredictable. I like him for loving hip hop Hollywood. He's messy. It don't get better than that. I'm just telling you. So anyway, she want to work with him. And, this guy is like, yeah, yeah, world, I know Moniece for years. I know Moniece inside and out. Like, I hit that, and I'm just, he's just one of them guys. Like, if he was my friend, I would definitely believe that he was a virgin. He just constantly talk about what he done with this woman, throwing hints about what he did with this woman. And that's just not how grown men move when they, dealing with women, especially if they, having sex. Like, at least not the grown men that I encounter myself with. Anyways, like I said, if he was somebody in my circle, I just think he lying on his eggplant, his manhood. Like, he just does too much. I don't, that's probably the biggest characteristic that he has that I just cannot stand. How he constantly feel the need to brag about him messing with the cast, the women on this show, and it's just like, no, you didn't. Like, I can't wait to the reunion when they all confront him. Excuse me, and I get to see what he got to say. So moving on, we finally having Tierra Marie's press conference, and I'm just like, whoopee, like whatever. And we see Alejandra, I believe I said her name right. That's girlfriend number one for Akbar. She's there, and she basically, before, I guess, as Tierra was up there or whatever, she admitted that it was her to release the sex tape. And Tierra up there, getting up there, telling her the truth. And I just didn't like the snippet of her speech. You know what I'm saying? I believe she was saying something on the lines like, I got to get up here and tell my truth, regardless of the backlash that I'm gonna get. I did not release that revenge porn, and I want you guys to understand it wasn't me. I know the media is gonna do what the media does. Like, let's not even address the media. My thing was, if you get up there to make a statement about how, this personal recording that you done with somebody who you thought was trustworthy of doing it with, how it getting into the hands of whoever, the wrong person, and now it's out to the world, how it has changed your life for the better, that you are ashamed of it, you're embarrassed because the public is seeing something that was meant to be intimate and secretive. Just say that. Don't get up there and make, points about, oh, I know social media it is, the media it is. We don't care. At least I don't. But anyways, so, like I said, Alejandra, she came, Brooke showed up, and Brooke heard Alejandra, whatever her name is, admit to doing it. And then, Tierra was up there crying. And it was just like, I just didn't feel like those was like sincere tears. Maybe it's just me, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. But I just feel like this storyline has gone far enough. Can we end it? Can we just fast forward till we find out who is Lyrical's baby daddy? And then you know what I'm saying. So anyway, so Paris and Nikki, they was watching from the house, and Paris had her popcorn. She was kind of doing a little much for the TV with that, because my thing was, Tierra is still a friend. She is a friend. And it's just like, you know, you watching her up there, like, just show some type of, you know, sincerity as being concerned as a friend should. Don't just make a mockery out of it because the cameras are around. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't really like that. But anyways, her and Nikki, you know, they was talking about, man, because they saw the same video that Brooke seen about, you know, her in our bed after this. And you know what I'm saying? It just kind of just, if you supporting Tiara and you see that, she's a friend or whatever, it just kind of makes you question a lot of what's going on. Like, you know, you tell us that he released a sex tape, but then you back in his bed, and I mean, he's recording it. I mean, like, did y'all just finish having sex, making another sex tape? I mean, what y'all got going on? And you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't have to question motive for anything other than, you know, you trying to get justice for the revenge porn, right? But whatever, then Nikki goes on to talk about how, you know, she don't want to have anything to do with the lawsuit, XYZ. Ooh, excuse my fool, y'all. Just had a good meal. But anyway, and I'm just like, when Nikki said that, it kind of hit me in a place where it's like, this has nothing to do with you other than that's your friend. So how would, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop making up stuff to justify you not wanting to, like, show your face and support. Like, just stop making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then then we get a scene back where Tiara was like, you know, she loved him, love Akbar, and Akbar said he didn't do it, but she don't know what to believe. Like, let's not make that statement on national TV, especially at a press conference. Like, first, don't say you love him, and don't say that he told you that he didn't do it, but you don't know what to believe. It makes no sense, which leads me to my point even more of me not being able to sympathize with what she got going on. Like, not saying that she trying to make money off of it or anything, but it just doesn't seem sincere. Then we get a scene with K. Michelle and some guy, Anthony. They watching it. And K. Michelle makes a statement about fame, it's the worst drug, and how Tiara's playing the victim. Because once again, everybody is, you know, seeing the video of her laying up in this guy's bed. And it's like, so after he released the porn, you go lay up in the bed with him, now you playing the victim. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And, you know, she talks about how Akbar DM'd her asking about, you know, he has a studio waiting for her to get in or whatever the case may be. And so she was like, at this point, you know, I just want to be nosy and want to know what happened. So I'm going to hit him back and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But she also made the point that she just felt like, you know, the fame part, when she was talking about the fame as a drug, she mentioned the whole Mimi and Nico sex tape from Atlanta. And that was obviously a play to get some money. I mean, obviously, but I ain't gonna even talk about that. So anyways, Monique ended up showing up to the press conference, and Brooks then after the press conference, Brooke tells Tiara, you know what I'm saying, basically Alejandra was there and she admitted to doing it. And but Tiara was like, all they want to do is take up for him. Like, you know what I'm saying, they want to make him look so good, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, you do too. You just got on national TV and say you still love this man, as well as he said that he didn't do it, but you don't know what to believe. Well, in my mind, if you're having a press conference suing this man, you believe he did. Or maybe I'm just stupid. You know what I mean? But whatever. So anyway, we moving on. Tiara thanks Monique, Brooke for coming. And she was like, it's hard for her not to drink right now with all this going on. And you know, she asked Brooke, she was like, where, maybe she just asked them both, like, where's Nikki in Paris? And that just let Monique get on her soapbox saying that she feel a certain way about Nikki, that she's fake, she's disingenuous, and, you know, she ain't ride or die type of friend, you know what I'm saying? I love me some Monique. And maybe it's time for Miss Nikki to be done with Love and Hip Hop, because if her storyline is gonna be getting bashed for not standing beside Tierra Marie, alleged revenge porn and all of that, I'm not here for it. So maybe she can go. So, so Monique's doing that, and Tierra to myself, I was there for Nikki when she was going through her sex tape scandal, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's time for Miss Nikki to move on, because I just don't want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I know my energy ain't there like it normally is, guys, because it wasn't that juicy of an episode, but I don't want to talk about Miss Nikki baby not showing up to support Tierra and a revenge porn case that's just going left and right. So anyways, Brooke tells Tierra that she needs to pull up on Nikki, and Monique was like, girl, I'm going to pull up with you, but I can't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I got some things going on, and yada, yada, yada. Then, they asked Tierra to come to London, whatever. Moving on, K. Michelle meets with Art Boy. Finally, we got a little juice. Art Boy thinking that they meeting about studio, and K. Michelle just come out with it. She was like, I ain't want to beat around the bush, honey. Tell me the truth about the sex tape. Did you release it? Art Boy says he did it, but he won't say who did. He did say that Tierra rubbed somebody the wrong way. And so it just kind of make us automatically think that, okay, it was one of his women. It was either his wife or Alejandro was really telling the truth. So, then he goes on to take a jab at Tierra, which I could care less about, saying it really wasn't even a porn because she couldn't even take the eggplant. And I don't know what it is with these guys in Hollywood and their egos about having sex with women, but they full of it out there, at least on his TV show. And then, he had the nerve to ask Kay, do she want to be girlfriend number 2? She's fine. She just what he looking for, all of this and all of that. And I'm just like, really? Like, out of all people, dude, you trying K. Michelle. And she ain't going with that. And it was so crazy because he was so straight up with K. Michelle, but I got a wife, I got a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You would just be on a team. It kind of just made me sit back and think, like, okay, he telling Kay this, did he not tell Tierra this? I believe he mentioned this to Tierra. He may not have said it in those exact words, or do I believe he said it in those exact words? I don't know, because, like, K. Michelle is way more of a celebrity than Tierra. She's more relevant. And if he was just straight up with K. Michelle, it's hard for me to believe he went straight up with Tierra Marie. Hard for me to believe that, folks. So moving on, Amber Diamond goes to meet her mom, Sean Love. They apologize, make up. Sean is like, I love you so much. I'm going to just take a step back from being the momager and just be your mom. I want our relationship to be a good for them. They made up, whatever. So Apple Watch is coming over to talk with Sean about possibly being her manager. So Apple gets there, play a snippet of a song, and Sean is like, I see something in you. You hungry, you work hard, you dedicated. I see raw talent, and all of that equals success. I want to make a lot of money with you, Apple. So Apple was like, I want to work with you as well. Yada, yada, yada. And I do feel like you can make me a better woman as well. I have to go turn myself in for violation of probation. It's only for a month, but after that, I'm trying to be on the straight and narrow. And so Sean Love was like, look at here, girl. I need that social security number, birthday, signature to sign this contract. Like right here on the spot. So anyways, moving on, we get a brunch scene where Nikki is having some type of brunch. She invited Paris. Her and Paris there, they having a good time or whatever. They talk about the whole London trip, how Paris want Nikki to come, Bridget Kelly performing, all that good stuff that I don't care about. Then this thing, Tierra and Monique pulls up, right? And Tierra was like, it wasn't hard for me to find where this was gonna be at. She ain't even give me no invite, and that kind of bothered me as well, because even with Tierra going through whatever, if you want to use that as an excuse, like, hey girl, I didn't invite you because you going through all of that. Nah, Nikki, I think it's time for Miss Nikki Baby to move on from Love and Hip Hop, to be honest. But anyway, so y'all, Tierra come up there calling out like, what was my friend? What was my friend? I was there for you when your daddy passed, your sex tape, and you know, your hair going missing, your lingerie line not doing good. I was there for it all. So the one time I need you, you just, you know what I'm saying, give me your butt to kiss, no phone call, no visit. You can't even return my phone calls. And Nikki was like, my dad's in jail. Tell like, I don't want to hear that. When my brother was in jail, when whoever was in jail, she was like, I showed you love. You know what I'm saying? I showed you love. You know what I'm saying? I stopped what I had going on to come see about you. Why you can't do the same for me? So Monique stepped in and she was mature Monique. She was like, guys, we've all been through similar things together, at least us three with these sex tapes. We should just be there to support each other, if nothing else. And I'm just like, look at Monique showing some growth. What little Fee is at? What little Fee is at? We ain't see that little, you know, that little light-skinned dude in about 5 episodes, right? So, Nikki ended up apologizing, telling us, I'm sorry if I made you feel ways. But before she apologized, she was just talking how she don't want to be wrapped up in it because Altbar may come after her, you know, with, you know, financially or anything. She don't know him. He may try to sue me, and I'm just like, you just standing there showing some support. What he suing you for, girl? Like, she just be doing too much. And I used to like that fake body of Nikki Baby. It made me like her, but I ain't feeling Nikki no more, man. So she apologized. They made up or whatever. Child, I ain't got time for that foolishness, man. Moving on, we get a scene. Jay Will go see LaBrittany. He's still crying about this audition. He make me like, but maybe we just need King. Cause I'm sorry, man. Bro, you didn't get chose. Move on. Go find something else to do. Go tell LaBrittany if you really my friend, you a boycotter. And LaBrittany, and he talking about some of the mistake they made was comparing me, who is uncomparable, to you. And that's a shot. That's a shot. So LaBrittany, like, let him know, like, you can have that little gig. I ain't even doing that junk. I'm going to London. You know, go find you some work. And I felt where she was coming from, man. He was just being messy because he bitter, because he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just can't take a L. And, like, the music industry really that stressful, the way you want other people to, you know, boycott stuff. Like, you ain't Colin Kaepernick. You ain't standing up for no bigger cause. You know, you a gay man who want to perform at a Pride event as you know, as Jay Will and not Candy. Like, bro, it ain't nothing to protest. They just want what they want at the event, and if you don't fit what they want, you can't perform. Like, I don't see. Show me what the problem at, folks, because I don't see it. But anyways, moving on, we finally get Monique in the studio with Rockstar. He ain't feeling it. Y'all know his facial expressions be everything. As she's singing, he rolling his eyes like, oh, Lord. So, you know, he cuts it, tells her to come in the studio area, and she talks about, you know what I'm saying, how she's not in the mood. She's singing the wrong words. And I'm like, you ain't in the mood, sweetie, because you can't sing. Now, wasn't as bad as Amber Diamond. It wasn't nearly as bad as Amber Diamond, but it was bad. And I at least felt with Monique, with him juicing it up, it would sound better. It wouldn't just be all auto-tune. You know what I mean? But anyway, Brooke pulls up. Brooke comes in. He plays back Monique's, whatever it was she sung for Brooke. And Brooke was like, oh, okay, you know, maybe you could do this, you could do that. And Monique feel like she coming in trying to steal the spotlight. But I mean, you sound horrible, sis. She just trying to guide you in a direction of where to sound better. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. So anyways, Monique walks out. Monique walks out. He want Brooke to jump in the booth, which, I mean, Brooke's voice was just like, I remember Brooke being a rapper, not so much a singer. I remember, was it Girl Fight? Girl Fight. Yeah. So anyways, man, listen, I'm going to just go ahead and run through this because I'm tired of talking about this episode. It wasn't great. Moniece have her little panic attack. Rockstar being petty. He turned the mic on to hear what they saying out there. He telling Brooke, I bet she won't get in the ambulance because she ain't got no money. Then you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she got in the ambulance. Like, the pettiness, you know what I'm saying? The reunion, the sad part is a lot of the girls that Rockstar has been kind of talking trash about, they ain't got no man to just stand. And man, who knows? Maybe Ray J. Nah, I don't know who would be that guy to stand up, because it won't be Lil Fizz, because he can't stand Moniece. But somebody to stand, like, just threaten Rockstar, like put him in his place, knock him out, punch him or something. And then he ended up getting Brooke to jump in the booth. Brooke sounds wonderful, you know what I'm saying? But this, like I said, man, this episode, I can't complain too much about it. It wasn't as great an episode to me. It focused a lot on Tiara and that craziness that she got going on, and as well as that cat J Will. But I will say, you know what I'm saying, this season has been great. Taking nothing away from this episode, because like I said, she gave me like 2 or 3 episodes. I'm not 2 or 3, but maybe like this whole season, especially with the A1, not Ray J, but when you throw Ray J in there, Safari, like A1, like it's lyrical, like it's been a great season. It's coming to an end. Anyways, that's all I have, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share, please. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.